Hey everybody, this is your boy John Patrick Adams, and thank you for checking out this video. Now before we get started, if you haven't subscribed to my mailing list or to my YouTube channel, stop right now. Go and visit my website, johnpatrickadams.com, to subscribe to my mailing list. And if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, stop right now and click on that subscribe button right beneath this video to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And also before I get started, if you haven't gotten your copies of my two books, Naked and How to Win the Dating Game, go get both books on my site, johnpatrickadams.com/shop, and get those books. And while you're out there, check out the other four amazing books written by Carlos Harlow. So let's go ahead and get started with today's video. Today I want to talk about insecurities, and this is something that I write about a lot in the blog. Most times I'm writing about it in relationships, in regards to relationships, because it seems like I'm always tangled up in some type of relationship conversation, whereas some women say that if a woman feels a certain way, it's because a man gave her reasons to feel that way. And if you read any of my blogs, you know that I 100% disregard with that, because I believe that people can give us insecurities. We create insecurities within ourselves. So I definitely want to talk today about insecurities and 4 reasons I believe that we suffer from insecurities. So here we go. First reason I believe that we suffer from insecurities is because of the words spoken to us. Whether it's words spoken to us as a child or even in our adult lives, we take the opinions of someone else and we make them our truths. And some of you that are watching this video, you are guilty of exactly that. Maybe someone called you fat as a child or ugly as a child, and as painful as it may have been to receive those words, as an adult or where you are right now in your life, you have to believe that you are not what someone else spoke of you. And how do we do that? You have to look at yourself and you have to find the beauty within you. And you have to come to a place that you are okay with your weight, your size, your appearance, or whatever the case may be, that someone has spoken words over you that have caused you to carry that scar your entire life, not feeling your best because of something you were told. And sadly to say, a lot of you watching don't even know why you are carrying insecurities, but it is because of words that were spoken to you as, like I said, either as a child, by a spouse, by an ex, by a friend, by an enemy. You are walking around feeling less than 100 because of words spoken to you. Second reason I believe that a lot of us are suffering from insecurities is because we compare ourselves to others. And I've said this 1,000 times on the website as well. Anytime you compare yourself to someone else, you are always going to come up short. And the reason you come up short is because you don't know what it's taking for that person to have what they have, to be who they are. So if you are comparing yourself to someone else, you are always going to come up short because you are comparing your reality to your perception. And you cannot always go on perception, because the one thing about social media is that in social media we are able to create whatever it is we want to create. It is so many people on Facebook and Instagram that are social media famous. They are famous because they can go out and post a picture that make their life seem to be perfect, but you cannot compare your reality to what you see on social media, because that's the advantage of social media, is that we can show you what we want you to see. So don't compare your life to someone else's. Third reason is that we are afraid of who we truly are. We fear stepping out, and we fear not being enough. That's it. We fear that we are not enough. And one thing I have realized is that every day you are not going to wake up and feel 100. Every day you are not going to wake up and feel like you are the most beautiful or gorgeous or handsome person in the world. There are going to be some days that you're going to feel less than that. But because you feel it doesn't mean that that's who you are or that's what you are. 100 feeling 100 every day. I don't know anybody that wakes up every day and feel 100 about themselves. But because you don't feel it does not mean you are not it. So do not fear not being being enough, because you are enough. You are more than enough. And a lot of times too is and this is going to lead into the next point, is we make it personal. And what I mean by that is some of you are going through your life dealing with insecurities because maybe you were cheated on by your spouse or someone you love. They betrayed your love. So you feel like you are not enough because you making it personal. You making their decision your fault, or you're taking their decision, and because they chose something else, you are choosing to find something wrong in you. And I have learned people have the right to choose whatever they want to choose, and whatever their decision is, that's their right. Those are their decisions, but you cannot make it about you. You cannot take it personal, because I've said it 1,000 times on the site as well. People are fickle, and depending on how they feel at that particular moment is how they are going to feel about you. So if someone does something, or they like I said, a spouse or a boyfriend or a girlfriend, someone cheat on you, don't make that personal. Do not make it about you, because it may not have anything to do with you. And it really doesn't have anything to do with you, because that is their decision. So again, the reason we deal with insecurities, I'm going to go back through it, is first because of words spoken to us. We taking someone else's opinion, making them our truth. Second thing is we compare ourselves. We compare others, the perception that someone or the life that someone allows us to see, to our real lives, and we check off what they have, and we compare to what we have, and if we don't have it, we feel that we are less, and that's where the insecurities come in. That leads to the next thing, the fear of not being enough. And you know, one thing, like I said earlier in this video, even though you may wake up one morning and not feel 100, does not mean that you are not 100. We all have moments that we do not feel our very best. That is just a natural thing in life, so don't beat yourself up about it. And the last point is, don't make it personal. Allow people to have the freedom to make their own decisions, and whatever their decision is, do not make it about you. Do not take someone else's decision to move on or call off a relationship about you. Don't take a job letting you go, unless, hey, you cause the reason for them to let you go. But if they lay you off or something like that, don't make it about you. Don't make anything personal. Don't take anything personal, because things are always subject to change. Again, this is John Patrick Adams, and I just want to tell you that are watching this video, you are more than enough, and embrace who you are 100%. And again, remember, you are not always going to feel 100, and on those days that you don't feel 100, it does not mean anything is wrong with you. Again, if you haven't subscribed to my mailing list, stop right now and go and visit my site, johnpatrickadams.com. And while you're out there, check out the shop page and get your copy of 6 amazing books. Thank you for watching this video, and until next weekend, peace.